Okay. Okay, this is week 3 of us bringing the agents into Unreal Engine. They're ChatGPT powered. This is our third time recording this. The first time everything broke. The second time I wasn't recording. And this time everything will still be broken because we have some bug that I don't know how to fix right now.
Yep.
This is Stephen, as you know him and love him. Stephen now has a friend slash uncle named Bob. Bob is an elderly man who is possibly going blind.
Definitely good line.
Definitely going blind. Daniel is back, mostly not sick anymore, but as you can tell by the coughing, still pretty sick.
Mm.
But he's been busy working in Unreal Engine this week, so that's been nice because I haven't had to. Most of what we've been working on this week has been setting up these agents so they can converse with each other, and then once they've had a conversation, they'll be able to reflect on that and decide what actions they want to take. So, for example, Stephen should be able to ask Bob to do something, and then Bob will go and do it. We're experiencing a very interesting glitch at the moment where if Stephen asks something, he'll kind of finish the conversation and then immediately go back and ask him again. That wasn't happening 20 minutes ago. Don't know what we broke, but we don't really have time to fix it right now. So this is what it looks like. There are some other interesting things going on here too. Stephen, I hope it works this time.
Yeah, definitely will.
To ask Bob to clean the office. Switching it up this time. The office, not the kitchen. He won't know what to do. It's the very first time we did it. He just ran off to clean the kitchen himself. So this is our advanced dialogue UI. Hey Bob, do you mind cleaning the office? It's starting to get a bit messy. Bob says, sure, I'll clean it up for you. Stephen says, thanks Bob, I appreciate it. No problem, Stephen, it's the least I can do. Now, this is where...
Yeah, it's asking again.
Yeah, Stephen just goes, hey Bob. So, you may notice there are a couple issues here. One is everything is absolutely unreadable, and 2 is Stephen will not leave Bob alone. Stephen wants to clean the office. I'm not sure if he's going to respond to that because he's in conversation. God, that's just the worst thing. It just hurts your brain to look at.
Yeah.
So our goals for next week will be that we will have a slightly improved way of reading the dialogue, hopefully. We will see. Definitely. I kind of... This system is growing on me a bit, though. I think there might be a place for it.
It's extra engaging to have to look at a different angle in order to read the dialogue.
It's probably really good for your brain. So Stephen's got to clean the office, and I think Bob was still replying to him.
Yeah, okay, he's not got the task.
Dusting the desk, that's good. So, yeah, this is where we're at. We're now kind of at the point where we can have multiple agents in here at once. I spent the early part of the week, right now, one agent can ask the other agent to do something and vice versa, but they can't really plan tasks together. So if they were to decide that they want to have dinner together at a certain location, there would be issues where the plans might not match up, so one of them might go to dinner earlier than the other one or at the wrong location. So I started out the week attempting to tackle a system that could kind of help them cooperate and collaborate on plans. Really, really hurt my head. I had a very painful Monday trying to do that, and then I ended up dropping it, so I will try to tackle that again. That was a massive, massive headache, though, so we'll see how we go. What else have we... It's been a lot of cleaning up of things on the back end. What else have we done this week since then?
Yeah, it's been mostly just getting the conversation loop going. Because we got a new endpoint on the API to handle the dialogue, so it's not just getting a reaction, it's also triggering a conversation loop between the two agents to get actual dialogue.
And then, storing and keeping track of that conversation between the two.
Yeah, it's been mostly setting up the conversation loop, the new tasks from conversation, and just general maintenance in Unreal Engine for me.
Yes. Yes, we don't have it set up just yet, so you can talk to the agents yourself.
Yeah.
So this text box that I was using before to interact with Stephen was more like inserting a thought into his head, more or less. But it will be cool once we can set these guys up to interact, so we can talk to them directly. We really need a better way of showing this dialogue. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
Down the line, we'll be considering streaming these guys online, like leaving them, just letting them run for an hour or an afternoon and streaming that online. I'd be curious to hear what you guys think of that. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I think that's kind of where we're at, though. We'll polish this stuff off, maybe start to move them into a different map, and then probably start to really look at uh, building the system again from the ground up because there are just so many things that need to be remade.
He's currently wiping the windows of the bookshelf.
Oh, that's good. That's something that I never do when I'm cleaning the house is wiping down the windows in my bookshelf. Checking for streaks. That's good. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.